Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Bunny Cat's Oracle. It's great to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. Awesome to have you guys here. I will be doing your February 2021 General Tarot read today, and I will be using the Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley. And today's reading has been brought to you by the letter T and the number 3 and this rock. Just for fun. Just kidding. Tell me how to get to Bunny Cat Street. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to do a prayer for you guys, for everyone who clicked on this video today. I pray that you are happy, that you are healthy, that you and your loved ones are safe and protected from harm, and that you're making all your best dreams come true. If you'd like to skip the shuffling and get right to where the reading starts, I will put the timestamp for that down below in the description box, but you are welcome to stay. Let me just take a sip of my cocoa, and I'll get this out of the way. I put too much stevia that time. It's really sweet, but it's still good. All right, so what's going on for my baby crabs for February 2021? What do they need to hear right now? Clear and concise messages, please, for my crab gang. What's going on with the crab gang for February 2021, please? What do they need to hear? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any cross watchers. You're welcome here as well. Anyone interested in the Cancer Collective? What's going on for my crab friends? One more shuffle, please. Crabs, February 2021. I hope you don't mind being called crabs. Maybe you don't. That's just occurred to me. Oh, it's just your sign. It doesn't really mean anything. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. In your present Cancer, we have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Discs, and we have the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There's a really strong, very regal energy coming through here with this Hierophant and these two queens. I feel like you guys have leveled up in a big way here. Two queens can also represent a rivalry. I wonder if some of you are feeling a little bit competitive in some way or dealing with a rival. I wonder. I don't know. I'm going to get some clarifiers, okay? Because this Hierophant here can mean a lot of different things. So let's clarify. We have the 5 of Diamonds and we have the King of Diamonds. Some of you may be either really focused on your marriage if you're already married and with a good partner, somebody who has their act together and is well-to-do. This could be either or of you if you're a man. It could be that you've got the Queen of Discs as your wife, or it could be that you have the King of Diamonds as your husband. Take it however it resonates for you. The 5 of Diamonds talks about these supportive relationships, these people who are here for us through thick and through thin, right? So if you are already married, you may be isolating with somebody and maybe just getting to know each other better, like really focusing on improving your relationship. If you're not, you may be wanting to commit to somebody here. Some of you may even be choosing between 2 women, for example. Let's clarify. It's confusing. Queen of Discs, I've got the 9 of Spades, and I've got the 7 of Hearts. Okay. I feel like this Queen of Discs energy here, if this is your energy, I feel like you're feeling a little bit of anxiety. You may be really concerned about being kind of the main breadwinner and supporting everyone in your household, looking after everyone, but having a lot of anxiety about it. Or you could be having a lot of anxiety about your options, like kind of considering your options. Like, again, some of you are choosing between 2 people in some way or 2 paths and feeling a little bit anxious about that. Let's see what the Queen of Wands has going on. This represents a female who is very ambitious, very seductive, looking good, taking good care of herself. She may have a pet as well. the most ambitious queen, the fire queen here, and she's usually shown with a cat. So signs and symbols might appeal to you right now, right? You may be paying attention to signs. There's a feeling of stepping out of your comfort zone, and a Seven of Wands also feeling like you need to stick up for yourself, or you need to stand your ground in some way. So if this is your energy, you're going after some dream right now that maybe isn't the most popular choice in terms of people around you and what they think that you should be doing. Like, you may have some people who are just like, oh, you're doing that? Like, why are you doing that? And you're just like, yeah, I'm doing it. Like, what do you think about that, right? If it isn't your energy, you may be feeling a little guarded about a seductive female in your life. Let's see what other cards are on the table. I'm already confused. We'll see how this goes, Cancer. The recent past, I've got the Three of Discs, the Six of Cups, and the Star. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Some of you have reconnected with a dream that you had when you were younger, or maybe not when you were like super young, but maybe recently. There's a new dream with the Star. I love this card. This is absolutely beautiful. It's about faith, dreaming, hope, and calm after chaos. So you may have used this time during this pandemic and all these lockdowns to actually work on a dream that you've been wanting to manifest, and to start actually sharing your dream with other people. With the Three of Discs here, this is about sharing your creativity, working with others, cooperating with others, bringing your talents out into the open, and also people seeing you as being very talented. So that's really lovely. I like this a lot. This is really beautiful energy here. So I feel like you are in the present. You're continuing on that. You're having to step outside of your comfort zone and keep going and stand up for yourself and your dreams. Some of you, I think you may just be a little worried about having enough, being able to make it work. You know, is this financially feasible? Can I actually do this? But I think you really believe in yourself, and this is something that's making you really happy. So you absolutely should keep going. And there seems to be at least one other person in your corner that will support you and believe in you. Maybe not a lot, but at least one. And it may very well be your closest relationship. I'm getting the strong feeling of a marriage partner just because the Hierophant is at the middle there. But it could be somebody else. It could be a best friend. It could be a parent. Let's see what else is going on here. What's motivating you this month? Three of Wands, Princess of Discs. Nice. Really, really nice. This is about finding your way in the world. Three of Wands is similar to the Three of Discs because it's bringing your talents out into the open. This card is called Virtue in this deck, and it's really about finding your way in the world. In the Rider-Waite system, it's more about commerce, and it can talk about doing business overseas, communicating with people who are at a distance. You know, even if you're just at home and doing Zoom calls or whatever, communicating on the internet, you're still reaching people who are far and wide. And the Princess of Discs is a very entrepreneurial energy. This would be like the Page of Discs or the Page of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. And here we have a female who is a hunter. And you don't have to be female for this to apply to you, but there's this idea of going out and getting what you need, hunting your own, right? Being an entrepreneur, selling what you have. You know, there's some creative project that you're doing and you alone are marketing it and showing it to other people. And I think people are responding positively. So I feel like that's going to be your main focus throughout February, is expanding on that. Whatever it is, this project that you're doing, or this business that you started, or this talent that you have, of really wanting to focus on that and bring it to the world. Show it to everyone. Continuing. We have in the near future the Empress. Okay, I love this. We also have the Hanged Man, and we have the Eight of Swords. So there is a feeling of maybe, again, that's just like anxiety about moving forward, maybe being a little bit worried about what people think with the Eight of Swords, what, you know, people's opinions, but don't worry about that, Cancer. Again, stand up for yourself. If you know what you were put on this earth to do, and you have a dream and you want to pursue it, go after it. Don't worry about what people think. Something that I've learned in my life is haters are going to hate. They're going to hate me no matter what I do. So there's no point in staying small or doing things that seem more conventional or that maybe other people would approve of just to appease them, because they're still going to hate me anyways. And then we have two people who are miserable instead of just one, right? So I'm going to do what makes me happy. I don't care what you think. So don't worry about that. You just need to believe in yourself. This is a lot of abundance coming in with this Empress energy here. It's a really, really beautiful vibe. And let me bring it closer. If you're a female, this can talk about you having like a glow up, like taking really good care of yourself. You might be on a new routine with regards to your health and exercise. You may have changed something about your hair. You may be doing more facials. I don't know, but you're looking good. There's also a feeling of like waiting, of being patient, of allowing things to develop, of being patient with yourself as well, allowing things to develop at their pace. The Empress is often shown pregnant, which doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get pregnant, but maybe some of you will. But it's the idea of a gestation period. That was a tricky word to say, gestation, of something growing, right? Something, it takes 9 months to grow a baby. It doesn't just happen overnight. So we have to be patient. And it's the same thing with our creative projects and our new businesses. Like, you can't just expect it to be successful overnight. Most businesses fail in their first year, or, they take several years to get out of the black, right? I mean, if you're not making money off of your talents right away, just keep doing it because it'll come, right? And this is a lot of abundance coming in. This Empress has everything she needs, but it is taking a while. I think you may start to see some rewards from your efforts, but you may also feel like, oh, this is taking a really, really long time. There's a waiting period here. Interestingly, the Hanged Man and the Empress are both 3 cards, and you already had 2 3s here as well. So this is the next level of 3 because it's 12. So it's 1 plus 2, which equals 3. And the Hanged Man is also about a waiting period, but it's a little bit more painful. So maybe doing a lot of waiting this month. Let's actually clarify that. 5 of clubs and the 8 of diamonds. Okay, so I'm getting a sense of someone who's in a very competitive industry, and you're definitely talented. You're developing your talents. You're going to continue to develop your talents this month, and you would be best to focus on that. With the 8 of diamonds, it says rewards are right around the corner. It's about a trade or, again, a talent. But you may have this feeling, sort of this underlying anxiety, and it's like, why not me? Or like, when me? Like, when is my turn? Like, when are people going to notice me? It is coming, Cancer. Like, you will have your time, and you may be starting to come into your time. Don't let this self-doubt or this feeling like you're not being picked or something, like, don't let that cause you to, get to a standstill or to stop developing or to stop going after what you want. Like, those are just thoughts, and they can hurt you only if you let them. You need to stay focused on whatever it is that you're developing here, because your time will come. Absolutely, it will come. You just have to keep at it. The only way to fail is to quit. Okay. The people who are successful are the ones who are the most persistent. And this Princess of Discs is a very persistent energy. She's, humble. She's hardworking. She's just going to put in the work, and eventually it's going to work out for her, right? She's not going to quit. Okay. So don't quit. Something that is hidden from you. I have the Death card. I have the Love card. Oh my goodness. 2 of Cups there. And I have Art. Oh, this is really, really nice. This would be the Temperance card. Let me bring it closer, actually. It's called Temperance in the Rider-Waite, but here in the Thoth deck, it is called Art. And it's this idea of combining fire and water to create something new. This is taking the bad and the good, learning from the past, learning from your past mistakes, learning from your wins, and making the best new future that you can. It's a really beautiful healing energy coming through here. There is a rainbow that goes around this character and also goes around her collar. It's actually a him and a she, him and her. This person has 2 faces. So They're working with their light energy. They're working with their dark energy, their pain and their happiness. It's all there. It's all stuff that can be used to make some beautiful art. So many of you are doing some sort of art form, or you're bringing a very creative touch to what you're doing, and you're using the wisdom of your past. This card could talk about moderation as well. A need to kind of watch what you eat, or not drink too much, not smoke too much. A lot of us have developed a drinking habit, in this pandemic, myself included. So I'm not judging, but it's just saying, you may need to cool off a little bit, take better care of yourself. There is a transformation happening under the scenes. You are coming into a new version of yourself. There may be something that you have to let go of, something or someone. It could be a bad memory. It could be a bad habit. It could be a bad relationship. And there's a lot of love here. Now, let me grab a clarifier on that. Who's loving on my Cancer? We have a Jack of Diamonds. We have a Three of Diamonds. Interestingly, you have Jack and Diamonds and Three of Diamonds over here in their tarot equivalent, the Three of Discs and the Princess of Discs. This would be equivalent to the Jack or the Page in the Rider-Waite. So this may be somebody you already know about, and it may be someone that you're working with, right? Someone who is creative, such as yourself, may have a lot of love for you, or maybe you have a lot of love for them. But this is really beautiful. When I see love, I tend to think of like romantic love, but this can be friendship as well, right? The kind of love that two friends share. And this is just such a beautiful card. You may be dealing with a Pisces as well. This card is obviously associated with Pisces. We see these two fish. We see this beautiful lotus, a lot of water. Just such a beautiful healing vibe come through here. One of my favorite cards in this deck. Absolutely beautiful. And what is changing? Let me clarify that death card as well, too. It's not death, by the way. You're not dying. There's a Joker here. Something wild. And there's a King of Hearts. So this could be about a relationship with a water sign, the King of Hearts, a male, showing up with the Joker card. So I feel like this is, this could be your energy as well. There could be something about you that is changing. You could be literally shedding your skin. Like if you're a man having this reading, a King of Hearts could very well be a Cancer, right? So this could have to do with you shedding your skin, leaving your old player ways behind, maybe moving into a more serious phase in your life. Or this could be a man that you dealt with who was just not super honest with the Joker, a little bit of a player vibe. They could be going through a transformation themselves and starting to feel a little bit more love for you. That's one possibility. Another possibility is just that, and you'll know it if this is true for you, that this is somebody that you just need to let go of, and you need to kind of just forgive yourself and heal with this art card, or AKA the Temperance card. There's a need for healing, for letting go of this relationship and just healing and moving on. Again, another prospect is to heal and maybe reconnect. If this person is the one going through the change and they're not going to be a player or a Joker anymore and they want to be serious, then there may be some apologies that need to be exchanged there. And healing. But either way, there's some healing that's going on, and there's a lot of love coming through here. So really lovely energy. I'm going to get some advice for you. Ooh, I have the Six of Discs. I like that card a lot. It is called Success. I have the Two of Swords, which is called Peace. And I have the Seven of Swords here, which is called Futility in this deck. I would say, with these two cards, book ending this card, focus on your success. There may be somebody in your life you need to block. And you know what? It could be this character here. Who knows? Could be this king over here. There's a lot of like people in this reading, right? We have two kings. We have two queens. We have two jacks, or a princess and a jack. So I feel like there's somebody wanting to get up in your business here who is not totally honest, or the situation feels futile or irreparable, and it may just be time to move on. You may be blocking them. You may be just ignoring them, right? But focus on your success. There is a win that is available here to you. I love this card. Let me bring it closer. It kind of glows in the middle, right? And it kind of makes me think of a ring. It's sort of circular. Like a ring is in like a goal or an achievement as opposed to like a wedding ring. So focus on that. This might be a really lucky month for you as long as you don't give up and you don't get pulled into like some drama. If there's somebody trying to get up in your space that has kind of burned you in the past, again, feel free to just ignore them. I've said this to all the signs. We are still in Mercury retrograde this month, and we will be until February 20th. And even the week after Mercury goes direct, we tend to still feel its effects. So things like miscommunications, deals gone awry, not getting all of the information on something that is being presented to you. And also people coming back from the past, people trying to show back up in your business, people who have no business being in your life, right? If somebody lied to you, burned you, cheated on you in the past, and they're trying to get your attention again, you don't need to give them your attention, and you can just ignore them. And that may be happening. I think for all the signs, that's maybe something that they will experience. So take it how it resonates. If you do have somebody bothering you, you don't want to hear from, feel free to just block them. If you don't, feel free to disregard that. Just be careful who you allow into your space this month, because there is a win available here. We have 2 6s as well here. So there's a feeling of regeneration. There's a feeling of reconnecting with what it is that you set out to do. And there's a lot of abundance available for you. Abundance and ambition. I feel a very ambitious vibe in your present, wanting to go for gold. Just don't doubt yourself and don't let anybody else's opinion knock you off course. Let me get some oracle cards for you. You know what? Let's take some more Lenormand cards. I was using these last month and it was fun. So I'm going to take a few more. We'll just fan them out like this. Oops. It's going to have a lot of cards on the table here. What does Cancer need to hear here? Okay, we have a compass. We have a well. And we have a letter. So I get the sense you need to dig deep for guidance, your own guidance. It's like, this is just making me think of your intuition. There's some sort of communication that needs to be had here, somebody you want to communicate with. And I feel like you need to be really careful about what you say. You need to really dig deep within yourself to find the guidance, to find the words to say to this person. And it might be this person, it might be this king, or it might be one of these queens. But there's some sort of deep conversation to be had here, and you want to handle that very carefully. Get to the root of what it is that you need to say, and then reread your letter 5 times before sending it and edit it. Edit it quite a bit. Okay. Somebody needed to hear that. Here we have a mask, and we have a labyrinth. And we have the stars. This is interesting. Okay. Someone is wearing a mask and it's confusing their dreams. Some of you, I think, are pretending that what you want is different than what you actually want. It's like you're playing a specific role because you think that that's what people want to see. And it's confusing. It's confusing. You're not letting on what your real goal is. Another message I'm getting is that there's this new mysterious path opening up. There's like a new dream opening up here. We have the star twice here, right? So there's this feeling of a new dream and a new path. And you may actually need to pick a face in order to pursue that dream. Like, especially if you're very emotional and you tend to be kind of grumpy one day and happy another day and helpful one day and like nasty another day. Like pick one of these faces, pick a path, pick the one that you think is going to be the most successful for you. So look at this mask. We have 3 different faces here. This one is scary looking. This one is kind of sad. And this one is really happy. So if there's a version of you that's happy and sunny, maybe that's the version that you choose, right? Or maybe you choose a more moody version of yourself. Pick a tone and an attitude and stick with it. That's going to be helpful. Some of you need to hear that. All right, I'm going to take 3 more. I have a heart. I have a whip. And I have lilies. Wow. Okay. I'm getting the sense that somebody's heart here is suffering because of their desires. So the sense I'm getting is of unrequited love. And this may be somebody else. There's somebody who is suffering because of their desire for you. Potentially. Because it was on this side of the spread. It could be your energy, though, as well, that your heart may be suffering because of your desire for somebody else. And if the person doesn't feel that way about you, again, it may be time to let them go. We did have the death card here, right? So if you're still dreaming about somebody that hurt you and hoping they'll come back and all they do is breadcrumb you, like, you need to let that go. Let yourself off the hook, Cancer. Don't carry that pain around with you, because you know what? There are 8 billion people on this planet. Actually more, maybe less. I don't know. Maybe when COVID is over, there'll be far fewer. But my point is, there's more than one. There's plenty of other people out there that could love you. And, there's no sense in punishing yourself because one in particular, didn't work out. Okay. So, oh, look at that. The moon just popped out here. The moon talks about appearances. And again, I'm getting this message about like something about your appearance needs to change or needs to be kind of focused on. Like pick one, pick an image, pick a face and put that face forward. You may not be feeling super confident right now. So maybe you want to just pretend. You want to put on a confident mask and just put this mask on when you go out there and when you present yourself, even if it's just online. It's like fake it till you make it. Put your best face forward is kind of what I'm hearing here. Even if you're feeling a little emotional, a little sad, a little down in the dumps, like don't let people see that. There may be people around you, because I had this 8 of Swords up here, who are like jealous or catty, and like they're just looking for an opportunity to kind of put you down or go see. So like, don't show them. Don't show them that face. You know what? It's okay to just be quiet too. If you don't feel like you can put your best self forward, like then don't. Just take a day off. Okay. Pick a happy face. Stick with it. That's my best advice. I want to get some animal spirit cards before I let you go. And then we're done. I have so many cards on the table here. It's such a mess. But hey, look at that. The oyster just popped right out. And this is kind of special. There's something very, very special about this oyster. Why? Because oysters make pearls. Don't they? They create pearls. I'm pretty sure it's oysters. It might be clams, but there is a pearl of wisdom within you, Cancer, something that has been developing for a very, very, very long time. It takes a long time to build a pearl. And you have it. You have it within yourself. And I feel you're getting ready to show it to people. You may have already started to show it to people, but it is valuable. So don't doubt yourself. Don't let anybody make you feel like what you do isn't valuable, or that you have to just give it away for free or just disregard it because it's not conventional enough or whatever, right? Like, stick up for yourself. 7 of Wands at the top here with your Queen of Wands. Believe in yourself. You have something of incredible value. Your dream is valuable. Your hope is valuable. And your belief in yourself is incredibly powerful. So believe in yourself. That's my best advice. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you guys have a great month. And if I don't see you again before the end of the month, well, then I wish you all the best and take very good care of yourselves. Until then, okay, bye.